This is Ricky Simon with the Rivercity Sports Podcast. So excited. We have a great episode for you today. Not only will we be showing off this nice jury that was passed out this weekend to all our winners, but we also going to have some great commentary. We're going to have some great clips to show you guys some celebration. With that being said, we got the voice of the streets here with us today, Mr. Nard Brown. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great, Mr. Simon. I'm doing great. I feel like I'm back home or something.
Yeah, man.
Happy to be here in the studio, man, and ready to give everything out with the podcast. Also, if I can, I have finally became a made man because I got me a Rivercity ring right now. These are heavy too, you know.
So if you look at this Rivercity ring, it has the details on it. It has the logo, Rivercity. You got man Heisman on the side, football, and the year 2022. And what I wasn't able to bring in today was our MVP chunk, which the kids had a 9-inch medallion on a nice little rope. It was heavy. Kids enjoyed it. Everybody that picked it up said, this thing got some weight to it. So I try to make sure that everything that we do is different. It's exciting for the kids. That's what my excitement. But without further ado, Mr. Brown, I want to jump into these plays.
Hey, let's get there.
First, we have from our 6U Division II, FLA Vikings took on the Arlington Seminoles. Now, last week I didn't do predictions, but I did talk about each matchup and what that matchup can hold. And just from this clip, we'll have Mr. Zion Williams. Mr. Williams started out last year as a 5-year-old.
Correct.
He has really blossomed into a great running back. So without further ado, we'll have this clip. He takes the handoff. He goes up the middle. This young man can move. He's special. Zion Williams. His footwork is outstanding. Right. The one thing that I can truly say about him is he has really come a long way. That's the process in which I tell a lot of parents, give it some time, it's going to get there.
Right. That's the son of Mark, correct?
Yes, that's Mark's son.
Right. If I could sidebar on it, Zion is, what we call a park baby.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because, Mark, he coached high school, he coached, Little League.
Yeah.
He's coaching now with the FLA and stuff. No matter what, I used to always see Zion just running around the park. And it's like, yeah, he's a park baby. And proof in the pudding, man. Congratulations, nephew. Way to go, man.
Great job, Zion. And we have our next clip, which is by our MVP of the 6U Division II Super Bowl, Princeton. Princeton took the ball. Princeton took over, and you'll see it on this clip. But Princeton took over the game. Our quarterback went down, and it did not hold Princeton up. I had to put Princeton at quarterback, and I actually read, just looking at what the defense was giving us, and I'm doubling down on my blocking. And I said, Princeton, read the blocking.
Right.
He said, Coach, you don't know I play quarterback too? So I said,
was that one of your calls with doing? Because you so busy. You so busy with running a whole conference, running a association, running a podcast. Like, so was that one of your old school calls to make that situational switch right there? Did something come back to you?
You know what? When my quarterback went down, he's always the emergency back.
Right, okay.
So being that I started out the season with Princeton at quarterback, but I saw more of him being a valuable player at the tailback position. And then I moved Lil E to quarterback, which Lil E is outstanding. You're going to hear about this young man. He's 6 years old, but he's going to blossom into a special quarterback for years to come. But when Lil E took the ball on the play action, and two of the Arlington defenders met him, it was a good hit. And when he went down, I was upset because I was like, dang, I'm a quarterback. But Princeton was like, I said, Prince, let's go. He was like, all right, coach, what we doing? Right. And I told him to play, and it was proof in the pudding. You'll see it on this clip right here. Princeton got the ball. He get around the corner. Matter of fact, I dislike the regular just hand off and go. Everything we do has to be something behind it.
Right.
And in saying that, the blocking scheme, I got on 6U, I got my guards pulling on 6U.
That's what's up.
I got my guards and my tackle cross blocking. Because if you can't teach them now, when you gonna teach them?
When you gonna teach them exactly?
You know. So as we move on to our next clip, we're gonna give you guys some more great commentary because these clips are really outstanding, showing a lot of what these kids are doing.
I saw in that previous clip, I saw the coach, do like, one day we should see if we could just do some edits and just do coach bloopers or something.
You know what? That sounds good. We're gonna do some coach bloopers. Now you have Tim, and this is the son of Cornelius Ingram, who starred at University of Florida, and he played tight end for Philadelphia Eagles. Trey Man Elite, this is 6U D1 championship. Trey Man Elite came, conquered, destroyed. It was, wow, talented team. And that's not to say John Mobley don't have a strong 6U team in Sweetwater, but it just gives you a testament on how strong Trey Man Elite really is.
Right, a great program. TK's the president, correct?
Yeah.
I've had a personal relationship and known TK for a while now. They're coming from like out of the Ocala Citra area.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man. And when I tell you those guys, man, it's almost like everybody in that area want to be Trey Man Elite, and everybody on the surrounding areas want to come down to be a part of Trey Man Elite, man. Keep up the great work that everybody that's in the program, that's with Trey Man Elite, man. They are something to see.
Yeah.
I'm talking about any age group, honestly.
Yeah, and they ended up being Sweetwater 6U. I think it was something like 35 zip. And I mean, but we're talking about a strong Sweetwater's not they're no slacking.
Right.
There's no slacking.
Just a few weeks ago, Sweetwater just ran through me. I was suffering from a Sweetwater loss.
You was suffering from a Sweetwater loss, man. So to our next clip, man, we finna keep this thing going. Look at the beautiful uniforms that Sweetwater came out in. And now that's Mr. Chase, Heisman Trophy winner of the 2021 season, Rivercity. Chase got around that corner so fast. Now on that play, and you seen that play freeze, but on that play when Chase took that sweep, it was a great call. The blocking was there. Everything was on point for it to be a Chase type of run.
Right.
The MVP of the game, number 8, from Trey Man Elite, took the ball out of Chase's hand.
Wow.
And took it back for a touchdown.
Wow.
This young man stood up. We'll go to our next clip before I expound heavily on this little man. This young man balled out. On this play, you'll see the quarterback taking it around the corner. It was a very tight game. This is during the time everybody is where they supposed to be. The quarterback, as soon as he turned up, all you see is green. All you see is green.
Way to read it, young man.
Cut,
the perfect time to cut. The hole was there. It parted like the Red Sea. He put his foot in the ground, and he went to getting out of there.
And can you believe Trey Man Elite beat Sweetwater? Sweetwater, let me put this disclaimer out here for everybody. Sweetwater is a true 9U team. Correct. Okay? So they go into national as 9U. Trey Man is a 10U team. However, being that Sweetwater advanced, Sweetwater beat them in the season. 34-12. Trey Man beat them in the Super Bowl. 21 zip.
Correct. Wow.
It counts in the postseason. They did.
It's a saying that I like to say all the time. It's hard to beat a team twice.
Yeah. That's right.
Especially if you're not going to make any adjustments and you're coming into it with the same things that you was doing the very first time that you played. And if you was doing that there, that's a problem. On top of that, I also heard, one of the great offensive coordinator throughout this city, Mr. Clinton Crump, he was coaching with his toes out with the center zone. And when he does that, it's kind of rocky. A little shade.
So Crump had to figure for his eye.
Right.
And I guess that's a tradition. Right. We won championship. I don't know. But it ain't work.
It ain't work.
I cannot say he did not muster up and call some good plays because he has some great plays lined up. The one thing I give Clint Crump is he's very creative on the offensive side of the ball. And he was dialing them up. Trey Man was on another level. Like, if you at the game, like I'm listening to parents, and you don't respond to parents because you're upset.
Right, correct.
When you get beat like that, you upset.
Right.
I get it, okay? So a lot of stuff I don't entertain intentionally because when you're upset, you're sad because your kids are losing, the team is losing. Great support by Sweetwater. I love they support. Those kids came out with their new altered uniforms. The parents had on their altered shirts, shoes to match. That's the stuff you want to see in the Super Bowl, man. So great job by both teams advancing to the UIFL Nationals. But on that day, TME, you got your flowers with the championship. On to our next clip. This is Arlington's D2 Seminoles, Super Bowl winners. They came out, man, stomping. And they're playing against Sweetwater 14U. And truth be told, this young man, number one for Sweetwater, is nice. But Arlington was on another level that day. They got a beast in number 20 running the ball. They got another huge beast, number 24, running the ball. Then they got a speedster, which we go to our next clip. This little joker took the handoff. When he saw the opening, watch this, look at number 2. He takes the handoff, he waits, out of there. Out of there. He hit the hole with such explosion, man. That if we could see that clip one more time, the way that he hit the hole and being able to stand behind him and see him, he getting the ball, he's moving, see it, I'm out of there. And, go ahead.
Houston Texans had a running back, Adrian Foster.
Adrian Foster, yeah.
He was real like almost like how Two just did, like right behind his blockers, you know what I'm saying? Watching, waiting, and then time to see him open up or something. It was next level running, man. Yeah. Number 2, wow, that was amazing right there.
Kid had some burners on him, man, and I'll tell you what, it was a delight to see. I mean, being former position years and years and years ago, but I love to see a true running back at perfecting his craft and seeing that kid the way he hit the hole, and he did it throughout the day. 20 had a great, big 20 had a nice long touchdown. 24 was dragging the entire team of Sweetwater.
Who was that kid on that first clip that was at the end? Was that number 2 or 20? He came off the end.
20.
Oh, that was 20?
That was 20.
Wow, yeah.
20 is a big boy. 20 is a big boy. If everybody in the Arlington area keep those Arlington kids, the schools in Arlington will benefit big time. Big time. But I definitely encourage these coaches, man, to come and support the youth football in your communities because there's so much talent that you never know what you're missing out on. We're going to go to our next clip, and you guys are going to continue to enjoy this because I know I am. Look at this, double pass, Trey Man Elite. Double pass, 70-yard touchdown. Woo. Ridiculous. You already know who dialed it up.
TK, none other.
The coach of the year of Rivercity 2021 was dialing up these plays as if he was creating them on Madden. He beat the FLA B team. You ready for this?
All right.
46 to zip. Donut, soup, sauce. I don't care how you look at it.
Let me give you your flowers. See, that's what makes you a great man. One that is better than I. Because if that was my program that you be like that, TK, you'll have to find another lead next
year. Hey, you know what? It was 27 zip in the first quarter. Jeez. Those boys came to play. That's not saying that FLA Vikings B squad wasn't ready. Right, Michael Holmes had his kids ready. But TK, and I told Michael Holmes this on the phone, we were talking, I say, if you're not able to learn from TK, you ain't a coach. Right. This guy does some things from the sideline that he will call out, check off, depending on what defense that you're in, and that's how he beats you. Right. When I say I've been seeing it for years and years and years.
Yeah. Just a sidebar, something I can say on the behalf of TK. At some point, I would like to get a rematch, TK. It's not many coaches who have won a game against me that I haven't at least won a game against. No matter if it was me winning a close one and they blowing me out or however, whatever, whatnot. But Mike Lundy, I need to get back whenever you decide to come back and start coaching. TK, I need to see you. At some point, I need to see you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, when you're dealing with TK and Trey Manley and everything they have going on, like how you just said pertaining to Sweetwater, the support system that they have, everybody's in color coordinates. I mean, it's loud, it's noisy. It don't matter if they playing on the road or if they playing at home, man. They got that 12th man behind them, man. The kids be motivated, man. Great guy. Much success is still coming his way, you know what I'm saying? And congratulations on everything that he has done so far.
And one thing I'm gonna add in there on the support of the 9U Sweetwater, they had a player parent that he's a great supporter, and when I seen him with his shirt on, I knew what time it was.
Oh, Bo Diddley Bailey.
Bo Diddley Bailey. Bo had on his shirt Bailey. Ready to go, sweet with the shoes.
With the shoe, and he had shoulder pads on too.
Bo had a helmet.
Oh, man.
Bo had a helmet. I told Bo he had to stay up under the tent. But we're going to go to our next clip, man. We can keep this thing rolling. Sweetwater 12U knocked off FLA Vikings 12U in the D2 Rivercity Championship. Let me tell you why this is so important. FLA, you see them celebrate, you see them enjoying themselves. This was such a beautiful thing to be able to record because during the season, these boys lost to FLA North 34-12. They beat FLA where it counted in the Super Bowl with a score of 6-0. They scored no seconds left going into halftime, a pick six.
Wow.
It was a straight defensive game.
Correct.
Whoever scored first, gonna win the game. So when they pick the ball off, no seconds on the clock, these boys take it back to the house, game over. FLA couldn't punch it in third, fourth quarter, man.
Wow.
And it was something to see. Right. I mean, but just a defensive matchup that I think that these kids really learned from FLA kids was crushed. But the thing about it was this, and I hope it taught them something. You never think just because I beat you one time, I'm gonna beat you again.
Right.
Preparation is key, young people. If you prepare yourself for victory, you will be victorious. But you got to be able to put the time in at all times, and that's what Sweetwater did.
What would you, Mr. Simon, like listening and hearing that what all transpired in that game? Right now, I'm a defensive guy, so I love defense. So to me, I'm gonna say that seemed like the best game of the day so far. But where would you rank it at out of everything that transpired this weekend within River City Super Bowls?
The reason that I say the Sweetwater and versus FLA Division II Super Bowl was top 3, if not top 2 of the day, because you have a Cinderella story. And that story is these guys beat me in the season. Not only did they beat me, but they embarrassed me in the season.
Right.
They offense continued to score on me in the season. They defense whooped me in the season.
Right.
But in the Super Bowl, I completely shut them down offensively, and we scored on defense.
Right.
Now, the one thing that I must say that I was, and I heard they had a young coaching staff over at Sweetwater on their 12U, which I think they did a wonderful job. The one thing that I want these guys to work on is don't stop what's working.
Right.
The first half, they fumbled on the drive.
Okay.
They was diving. I mean, they going pretty much power left, power right. Number 11, I don't know this kid name, I'm gonna get his name. This boy's a downhill runner. There was a fumble, then they got fancy. And I'm sitting there as a coach. As a coach now, everybody know I love my squad. I love my FLA squad.
Right.
As a coach, I'm sitting there burning up. I'm like, why is you getting fancy when you was just gutting them?
You was just gutting them. And they
You
couldn't stop it.
all the way down in the red zone.
They didn't change. Nothing they was doing on defense, didn't make any adjustments. Why stop?
Keep
going.
and look, I say this with all due respect. 12 you coaching staff for Sweetwater, you guys are special. You guys are gonna be special for years to come because you great guys. To meet these guys, man, these are great, great guys. You want people like that to win.
Right.
That's why I was so excited. Allowing others to talk about your greatness. And as the video showed, the kids were full of elation, man, jumping up, happy, bouncing around. That's what it's about.
Right.
And I stood right there and recorded it because I didn't want to lose the memory and the thought of the fact, look, this is number 11. Down here, man, down here. He ain't trying to go outside. This was, let me get up in there. One cut, let's go. Promise the future. This is what I love. Excitement. Now, you see players in the middle there. Excitement. This is excitement. These coaches right here. Look at these coaches. This is what we love to see. But that's what it's about. That's River City was created for moments like this, to see the excitement of these kids, the happiness of coaches, the coaches involved, everybody having a good time. That's what it's about.
Biggest thing I think people overlook at it is this happens year by year.
Mm-hmm.
Each year you win it,
Yeah.
you made history.
Made history.
You supposed to celebrate. You supposed to be happy, man.
Do you know who made history this year?
Other than me finally getting my River City ring.
Great moment. Trey Man Elite made history. You know how they made history?
Man, they bought home.
Trey Man Elite brought home 6 Super Bowls.
6 out of what?
6.
Ah, TK.
But that ain't the history. Nobody scored on them.
Whoa.
Nobody scored on 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, and 14.
Yeah.
11U
Wow.
was 11U when 11U went against Trey Manley 11U versus Arlington Seminoles, Coach Travis.
Mm-hmm.
I love Coach Travis.
Right. We
Coach,
we just about Coach Travis 2 weeks.
Back down from nobody. He's a great asset over there with Coach Flip and Arlington. I put him up there with Joe and Javon being with Flip. Like, these are people that you need in your right pocket, that no matter what, how things go, we gonna stick together and we gonna work this thing out. But Travis is definitely a jewel. This was the kicker though. He started out with 2 stops against Trey Man Levenue. He started out, his boys started out balling.
Right.
That was the impressive part for me to see, because they didn't come out there bowing down.
And they played earlier this year, correct?
They played earlier this year.
Right. And I think Trey Man kind of handled them.
Trey Man handled them early in the season. Travis was he was looking forward to the game.
Right. Mm-hmm. When he did his homework.
Man, listen, I can respect any man that look forward to playing the top team.
Right.
And you know you ain't got all your gunners,
Right.
but you know you got you and some willing participants.
Right.
Let's go play this game.
Right.
So definitely kudos to Coach Travis. Much props to Coach TK. On the sideline, coach, you know how many rings this guy had?
How many?
TK caught 14, 11, and 12. TK got 3 on his. He's been on social media showing his. Y'all see it.
Yeah, taking his pictures.
Y'all
with his
see
black shirt on.
Y'all see it.
With his fishing
Y'all
hat.
see it. But I had to call and tell him, I said, bro, you do know now you got a target on your back.
Yeah, you do.
You got a target on your back, bro.
You do.
And he took it with excitement.
Right.
Because I always tell people, when you win, let somebody else brag about you.
Right.
And even though they stay excited about everything, it's the beauty that's in them.
You know.
So do we have any more clips left?
We gotta get
Anything?
TK on the show.
Look,
one week.
you know what? I'm
got
thinking next week we need to get him on the show. We're actually gonna have a good special. We're gonna see if we can get everything going. But we got more highlights to come, not on this episode. But I wanted to show you just a few clips of the exciting weekend that we had the opportunity to see young people having a good time. I'm not a guy that to anoint foolishness. But with the small cases that you deal with at an event, I thank God for nothing big, nothing serious. I thank God that everybody came out, enjoyed themselves, had fun Saturday, had fun Sunday. All the games was hype. All the games was live. I mean, and we got more clips. But Mr. Brown, on this episode, man, all I can tell you, it was fun just to go back and look at this past weekend and to talk about some of the big plays. But we're gonna have some more clips to show on our next one. Right?
Always. We always have, man. We always will. We always have. And once again, like we say, man, kudos to everybody that made it, everybody that participated, everybody that was there. Big ups to all the winners, all the runner-ups too, you know what I'm saying, and everybody in their respective places. And once again, I can't say it enough. I sit back and think, relapse, and always, Mr. Simon, you ain't a man that brag or boast on anything that you do, but it's time for you to start getting your flowers. You know what I'm saying, my brother?
Thank you.
Once again, man, I just want to say thank you for everything that you do for our youth in this city and what you allow to go on. Keep it up.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Blessings.
Thank you so much, man. We appreciate all you guys tuning in today. Until next time, as I always say, present who you represent, and hopefully you are representing the Lord and all of the good characters that come along with it. So with that being said, Ricky Simon, we signing out. The voice of the streets, Nard Brown. It's always a pleasure. See you guys on the next go-around.
Are you looking for a state-of-the-art facility to have your latest conference or retirement party? Do you need a space that can accommodate small or medium-sized events? The HC Multicultural Center is the perfect place if you need to accommodate 20 to 150 people for an intimate celebration. Our facility has a cafe with a beautiful lobby with robust parking. We have a 15-foot LED wall and a digital sound system to accommodate for live recordings, not forgetting our sophisticated live stream, 4K, and 6K camera setup. If you need to accommodate 100-plus people for a large meeting, it is the perfect place for your multicultural event, with a friendly staff waiting to serve your needs. When you want it done with class, do it with the HC Multicultural Center.
Are you in the market to buy new appliances? Or to buy new furniture or a computer, but you are concerned about prices? Prices nowadays are simply astronomical, and you need to be able to purchase it low, but in a convenient way. Let me introduce you to the Maxwell Club. The Maxwell's Club will allow you to be able to purchase directly from the manufacturer. The price of Maxwell's Club is only $39.99 a year. You can shop with thousands upon thousands of manufacturers. Finally, you as the consumer have the power to purchase like some of the major companies. As a benefit of membership, you get discounts and perks around the world at places that you shop at. Sign up today. www.maxwells.club.
Dreaming about having your own podcast? Want to share your thoughts and ideas with the world but don't know how to do it? Maybe you're excited and committed but don't have a good space to record. Would you like a professional environment to produce all of your podcasts? Well, we have the latest technology from 4K to HD and various set layouts from green screen rooms to live studios. The Inspire Network is an actual television station where our studios are available for rent, and we offer editing suites with the latest technology. We have a makeup studio and beautiful spaces to prepare for your show. Don't forget to ask about our convenient photography studio to capture professional headshots or redefine your new look. Our state-of-the-art facility is intentionally laid out to accommodate your multimedia needs.